Morning Year 2 and welcome to our next maths lesson. So today in maths we are going to be focusing on the 5 times table again. So please pause the video here to write the short date 19.1.21 and the learning objective 5 times table. Well done Year 2. So today looking at our steps to success, as we are going to be focusing on reasoning questions today, the first thing we must do is read the word problem carefully and highlight the key information. Next, write the multiplication sentence, followed by drawing an array to help you if it's useful in the problem that you are solving. And lastly, write the product, including in a full sentence if you are solving a word problem. So, looking at our review phase to start with, we have a question here which says, is Mo correct? Every number in the 5 times table is odd. Explain your answer. So I want you to think about that first of all before pausing the video. Now I'm going to share with you the 5 times table. Okay, so having a look at the products. Again, have a think. Every number in the 5 times table is odd, so particularly thinking about the products. Please pause the video here and explain your thinking using the STEM sentence, I think Mo is because. Well done, Year 2. I'm really proud of you for explaining your mathematical thinking. So I'm going to share my thinking with you now. So I think Mo is incorrect because there are odd and even products. So we know each product ending with 5 ones is odd because it cannot be shared equally between 2 equal groups. Whereas every 2-digit number with 0 ones is even because it can be shared between 2 equal groups. And that's, of course, meaning that these products are also in the 2 times table for that reason. They can be shared between 2 equal groups. So Mo is incorrect because there are odd and even products. Okay, so well done Year 2. We're going to move on to our explore phase. So it's going to be slightly different today. We're not going to work through the steps. We're going to do a couple of reasoning questions together, and then you will have the opportunity to engage with the arithmetic questions if you would like some more practice of the times table facts before moving on to the reasoning questions, okay? So let's have a look at this word problem together. A classroom has 6 tables. Each table has 5 children sitting at it. Complete the number sentence to show how many children there are altogether. Okay, so I'm just looking at the picture to help me. I can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 children. Okay, I'm going to get my highlighting pen ready now. So I'm going to read it again and highlight the key information. A classroom has 6 tables. Each table has 5 children sitting at it. Complete the number sentence to show how many children there are altogether. Okay, so I understand this word problem as there being 6 tables of 5 children. So there's 6 lots of 5. So almost picturing there being 6 lots of this picture here. Okay, I'd like you to pause the video here, write the multiplication, and have a go at drawing an array to solve that multiplication to find out how many children there are altogether. Well done, Year 2. So let's have a look together. So first of all, we need to write the multiplication. So we know that there are 6 tables, so there's 6 lots, and has 5 children sitting at each table, so that's 6 lots of 5, 6 times 5. So we're solving 6 times 5. Okay, so if we were to draw an array, we need 6 lots of 5, so 6 rows of 5. Can you count with me? So we need to make sure there's 5 counters in each row. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Brilliant, well done year 2. And as you can see here, I'm making sure I'm drawing my array. There is 1 counter per square, just like 1 digit. So we've got 1 table of 5 children so far. So we need to keep going. So count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so how many tables have we represented in our array so far? Brilliant. So far, we've represented 3 tables as we have 3 rows. We need to keep going because a classroom has 6 tables. So count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so how many tables is our array showing now? Brilliant. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tables. So we need another row to show 1 more table to have 6 all together. Brilliant. So we have 6 rows of 5 showing 6 tables with 5 children sitting at each table. Brilliant. Okay, now that we've drawn our array, we can count in our 5s to help us find how many children there are all together. So let's count in our 5s together, year 2. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Brilliant. So how many children are there all together? Can you answer in a full sentence, year 2? Well done. Let's say it together. There are 30 children all together. Brilliant. So our multiplication, let's say it together using the word times. 6 times 5 equals 30. Brilliant. Well done, year 2. When solving a question like this in your book, it'd be amazing to write that sentence we practice saying together as well. So there are 30 children all together. Brilliant. Okay, so our next explore question is, Ella's dad washes some cars. He uses 12 buckets of water. Each bucket has 5 litres of water. How many litres of water does he use altogether? So let's read it again. We're going to highlight our information. And as you can see, sometimes in the word problems, the key information is already in bold, which is really helpful. So Ella's dad washes some cars. He uses 12 buckets of water. Each bucket has 5 litres of water. How many litres of water does he use altogether? Okay, so as we can see here, we've got a picture of 1 bucket with 5 litres in. So, what multiplication is this question asking us to solve, year 2? Well done. So there's 12 buckets of 5 litres in each bucket. So 12 lots of 5. So as a multiplication, that would be 12 times 5. Please pause the video here and have a go at solving this question. You might choose to use an array, although that might not be the most efficient way with drawing 12 rows of 5. It could be quite a big array. So have a think about the facts you already know to help you solve this question efficiently. Well done, year 2, super thinking. So I'm going to go through this question with you now. So we're solving 12 times 5, 12 lots of 5. So when I look at this multiplication, I can see that 12 has one 10. So I'm going to use the fact 12 times 10 to break down this multiplication first of all. So we know what 10 times 5 is, don't we, year 2? Let's see if you can recall that fact really quickly. Are you ready? 10 times 5 equals, wow done, 10 times 5 equals 50. Brilliant. So as you can see, making sure we've got one digit per square. Brilliant. So we've multiplied with the amount of tens. Let's have a look at the ones. How many ones are in the number 12? Brilliant. There's 2 ones. So we need to solve 2 times 5 next. 2 times 5 is the same as 5 add 5. And we could also say that as double 5. So what is the product of 2 and 5, year 2? Brilliant, well done. So the product of 2 and 5 is 10. Fantastic. Okay, so we found 10 times 5 and 2 times 5, which all together would give us the total of 12 times 5. So let's have a look at these 2-digit numbers. We must always add the ones first. How many ones can you see in the number 50 and the number 10? Brilliant. So 0 add 0 equals, well done, 0 still. Okay. So let's have a look at our tens digits now. How many tens are in the number 50? And how many tens are in the number 10? Brilliant. So let's add them together. 5 add 1 equals, well done. 5 add 1 equals 6. There are 6 tens. Brilliant. Okay, so we know, let's say it together using the word lots of this time. 12 lots of 5 equals 60. Brilliant. So how might we answer this question using our words to say it in a full sentence, just like we would write it in our book? The question is, how many litres of water does he use altogether? Brilliant. Now, he is Ella's dad. So let's use the words Ella's dad and answer in a full sentence. Say it together. Ella's dad uses 60 litres of water altogether. Brilliant. And that's how we would expect to answer in our books as well, by writing your answer in a full sentence once you've written the multiplication and shown your workings out, whether that is drawing an array or using the facts you already know. Well done, year 2. So on your screen now, you can see some arithmetic questions if you would like some more practice of the 5 times table facts. So please draw an array if that is helpful to you, so you can count in your multiples. If you feel ready to move on, please begin with solving the reasoning questions. Okay, so as we've been talking through together, please write the multiplication and answer in a full sentence in your maths book. So for example here, the question is, how many marbles does Kemi have? So I've written the multiplication and then the sentence, Kemi has marbles. So those sentences often aren't given to you. As you can see here, it's just got a box and says marbles. So really have a think about how you're going to respond to that question in a full sentence. Again, please draw an array if that's helpful. So you can see questions number 1 and 2 here, and I will continue to share them with you. So number 3, but you will find these in the PDF document on the class story on our class dojo, if that's easier to refer to. And number 5 and number 6, number 7, and number 8 and number 9. And the answers were going across multiple pages. So instead of me adding them to this flip chart, please see the PDF documents on our class story on Class Dojo so that you can review your learning with the adults supporting you at home. But I hope that you have lots of fun today, and I look forward to seeing your amazing work on Class Dojo. Well done, Year 2.